I have another video review for Growlin gear. This is the skull mask or the jaw bones or bony mask. So I've had many hours in this already. This is amazing. This is going to be a much more positive because this is a lot more breathable. So I had requested to finish the straps myself. Finish your own straps there because there's just a certain way how I want them done. And these normally do come with tusks, but I had them leave the tusks off for a little bit of a discount. But I like this so much, I am almost tempted to wear this again. But with the tusks and everything. So I don't know how well you can see it, but these are the strap lanes there, and I had to finish them myself. So the straps were already looped, they're already closed. You're not really going to get a ring in there. So to work around that, what I ended up doing, this is a nylon coated, I don't know why you get steel cable, steel wire. So you do grab your swaging tool, or you cut a little bit of a length like this. You get these little aluminum beads there. They kind of look like a figure eight. So you get one of these. There's tons of different names from crimping beads, cable ferrue, cable stop, cable collar. But basically, all this is just a little aluminum bead. You run your little wire. You run your wire rope through it like this. So you get something like that. On one end, like here, like so. I don't know how well you can see that. Alright, you can probably see this better now. And you just run it through here. And you run this through here. And you run this through here. And this through here. And this through here. Till you get something that looks like this. Now you grab your vise, your crimping vise here. This is up to 2 millimeters, which is this size right here for 1/16, I believe. 1/16 inner diameter, but the outer collar is just big enough to fit the largest slot at the very, very bottom. These are cheap. You can get these on Amazon. You can get these little vices Amazon. They call them swaging tools, wire crimping tool, cable stop tool, cable collaring tool. There, you can usually get a set. You get a pair of vice grips with the aluminum collars that go. And just make sure you get the same sized rope that those collars are graded for. So if this is a 1/16 inner diameter collar, make sure you have a 1/16 outer diameter rope there, or you're just going to be wasting your money. So you stick it into the vise right there. Make sure it looks even like this on both sides there. And you just squeeze the vise like this. And there you go. Those pieces of wire are not coming apart. They are not coming apart. And just to make it look good, I'm going to finish. You usually start at the middle there when doing the cable pinching tool, and give it a second squeeze on the outside, and the final squeeze on the other side. Well, you can see this. And basically, yeah, that's the ring. So that's what these are right here. That's what these wire rings out there. But this is just scaled up a little bit. This is a 1/8 inch outer diameter wire rope, coated, of course, rubber coated or nylon coated, of course. There. And so you just run it through there, and I just have a little bit bigger vise, and I just squeeze the fucker together like this, and that's how I made the straps. But this is not coming apart. This little wire, this is not coming apart unless you cut it or something. Now, of course, you're going to have exposed fray. That's why you want the nylon or the rubber coated. That keeps little wire strands from brushing against the face. Then there's a whole concern about having this, up against your face, up near your eye. And I was worried about that too. But believe it or not, when I put this on here, I made a little back pad. I made like a little like headrest, little like head cradle there, so that that just hangs it. Basically, it just hangs over my head like this. Yeah, I can't really wear this with glasses on. And then it hangs over your head like this. And as you can see, these rings are nowhere near my fucking eyes at all. They are nowhere near my eyes. They're actually closer to my ears. So on a 4-point connection, that way this hangs above my head. I got these little buckly things there. So I can just snap it behind the base of my skull here, behind my neck, and this is not going anywhere. So what I did there's one exposed bead that kind of still wants to move around a bit there. Now this strap here, yeah, this strap is starting to fray a little bit. This strap here is starting to go a little bit. I am going to have to put some E6000 or some kind of silicone based glue or some kind of goop on there. Never crazy glue. Never use anything with cyanoacrylate in there, because cyanoacrylate there destroys rubber. It makes latex ultra brittle as fuck, and I assume it does very similar destructive to silicone and other soft plastics and soft rubber. So never use anything with cyanoacrylate in there. Use E6000. E6000 will not bond the silicone though. However, it will bond strap against strap. It will bond strap to this nylon coated thing here, this nylon bead, this nylon rope, so I can get it to like stop fucking moving, stop tearing on me. All in all, this is a really good fucking mask. And I'll show you. So this aluminum bead, I wasn't able to really get it up inside here. So this bead is exposed. But for the other three, what I did on the bottom ones is this is a nylon like dog leash type of material with an adjustable parachute buckler and a rivet on the other end, so I can't accidentally pull it off the buckle so it doesn't fucking come off on accident. But what I ended up doing here is this aluminum bead, I don't know what you can do, but this is E6000. So this can rotate freely like this around the fucking move. So this bead is covered up there. And because I put a little extra goop on there, there's no worry about, scratching your skin with loose wire fray. There's nothing to worry about that. Let's actually get into the mask itself, and it is so unbelievably easy to fucking breathe through. It is so unbelievably easy to breathe and talk through, like, you wouldn't fucking believe it. So here's what it looks like on the inside. This is what you're getting. It's all nice and black on the inside there. It's almost like he's sandwiched it, like he's got the mask itself there. This is the color that I wanted it in. So this is the actual mask itself, but on the inside, flip it up right. But on the inside, there's like a 2mm, there's like a 1/16 or like a 1/8 inch, like thin silicone layer like glued inside in there, and that's what's pinching these straps together. But all in all, I really like the weight of this. This is heavier than the Wolf Maw, believe it or not. Now, the Wolf Maw is heavy enough. This is almost the same weight, but it is a little bit heavier. So the Wolf Maw feels like, 2 pounds, whatever. This is 3 pounds of rubber on your face, and this is just such a head trip. This is just so fucking awesome to wear. I can't shut up about this, how much I like this. Oh, and I don't know how well you can see here. You probably can't. Fuck. Shine a light or something through it. If I could fucking get it if I could get my fucking flashlight here. For fuck's sake. Alright. Probably can't see through it, but believe it or not, there is actually a mesh. There is actually a mesh in there. And again, this is what it looks like. There is a breathable mesh, but because of how open the mouth is, I could probably do without. So the next one, I'm probably going to have no nose mesh installed there, because look at how wide open the mouth is. The mouth just opens right that. And having this on here, it is no problem whatsoever. It is no problem whatsoever to talk through this thing and look that while it's not articulating, there is a little bit of play. If you have it on tight enough, there is a little bit of play in there. But you know what? I almost like having this on now that I actually see my own reflection, now that I think of it, having this nose on there gives me very like almost like Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat vibes. It's almost like Shao Kahn's mask. It's almost like Shao Kahn's upper mask there from Mortal Kombat. There's kind of the vibes I'm getting. But this does close. And you still have plenty of room to breathe. You can breathe through this side here and breathe through this side. But you are not going to suffocate. You're not going to suffocate in this if that's what your worry is. I love this guy. I just love how satanic and just how goatee he looks. He looks like a goat. Bah. All I need is just a pair of horns or something and some goat ears. Bah. But this is really fucking awesome. I love this guy. I love how heavy he is. I love just... And it's so thick, too. Can you... Guys, you have to see this up in person. Just how thick this fucker is. Just how thick this guy is. Look at that. That's like 3/4 of an inch thick. Where the bone, like, really comes out, like his cheeks there. His fucking cheek right here is like 1 inch thick. And then his lower jawbone is like 3 1/4 inch thick. and then all the rest of it is between like a quarter and like 3/8. It averages like a quarter inch or whatever everywhere else, but the highest parts is half inch, 3/4 inch. This is so fucking thick, and it's so heavy too. I fucking love it. Someone who's has heightened tactile sensitivity there. This is amazing. This is so therapeutic. And someone who's, on the autism spectrum there, heightened tactile, like certain touching, certain fabric, certain clothing, is a deal breaker for us. But for me, I'm weird. Like I have to have my armoring on. I have to have my armor on at night. So this is, to me, this is just so fucking cool. It's like a big rubber face blankie, for my head, and it looks badass. It feels badass too. If you can only see it, it doesn't really take up too much FOV. There is a lot of clearance. You can see through it. However, you do see the nose, and I love that part. I always need to see my own nose. It's very lifelike, and it's very immersive. There, you do see the cheekbones. You do see the cheekbones, and you see the nose bridge. You see the nose cone right here, and you see the big cheekbones jutting out. I almost wish I got tusks with this, because I'd probably be able to see the tusks too, but I'll save that for next order. I'm probably going to order again for sure, but this is so amazing. I have had to adjust this so many times. My biggest complaint, I don't really have a complaint with this, but if I had to make a complaint, is that if this head cradle, it's not his doing, okay? I finished the straps myself. This is 100% my problem to solve. But generally speaking, this is best worn with a balaclava, some kind of hood. So so this don't get up in your ears and snag your hair and whatever the fuck. Have it right back here. If I have it like right at the tip of my head, it's like too tight all of a sudden. It's like it hurts my nose after a minute. But if I have it forward, I have it like a little bit forward on top of my crown. I just figured this out. If I have a head strap like this just forward to where it hangs above my head, then I put up my hood. I put up my hood like this, and then I buckle it to the back there. This fucker isn't going anywhere. You can shake it, you can headbang with it, you can get rough with it. This is not going anywhere. This is not moving. And if I tighten it, the back strap there, yeah, I don't have to worry about this moving around. This is going to stay on. It almost feels like the type of protection, the type of armoring on here, like this almost feels like a fucking like tactical like SWAT mask, or like a tactical like combat mask. I don't know if you've seen like in paintball, or seen like the military, they have like the half visors, they have like the half mouth and nose guard helmets there to protect against debris. Like this almost feels like a face shield that juggernauts would wear. The juggernauts from Call of Duty. Like, I feel like I wouldn't want to find out, but I feel like I could take like a baseball bat to the cheek and my jaw would not break. But I don't want to find out. I'm not going to try that on there. But this is so cool. But yeah, 3 pounds of rubber, 3 pounds of soft, squishy armor, soft, squishy protection. It smells amazing there. I love the smell of silicone. I love the smell of rubber. It feels amazing in here. It wears amazing in there. It's just so soothing and relaxing. So if you're autistic, or if you're into like puppy play or critter gear, any kind of critter gear, check these guys out over at Growlin Gear. I think they're based out of Pennsylvania somewhere, or Philadelphia or something. but it's all local. It's all American made. There are no taxes. There's no tariffs on it. You know, I still love FurJoy and Smithson on there, but you know the tariffs. Those are about to be really expensive. Those are about to be really hard to get. But this is local in your backyard. There is no tariffs on this. This is 100% local. And look, you can even fucking drink through it. Like, you can even fucking drink through it. I'm gonna show you. Just pull this jaw down here. No, this thing is super fucking cool. This thing is super awesome, man. But anyway, Growlin gear, really cool stuff. I'm not a huge fan of their wolf mask, of their wolf jaw, because that's not easy to breathe through at all. This is super easy to breathe through, and there's enough space, there's enough room in there for some of you kinksters. You want to stuff a gag underneath this, or wear a mask or a latex muzzle or something, or stuff a sock or something under here. Like, you have enough room to do that. But this alone, without anything underneath, gives a lot of protection and a lot of comfort and just a lot of security for some of you on the spectrum there who into puppy play or critter gear, or just love just weird things, or just love, critter gear, critter clothing. Like this is fucking awesome. I love this thing. This is so awesome. I love this so much. I'm probably going to buy another one of these, but have tusks or something, just have like slightly different. I really like this. Constructive criticism, what I would do different from now on, Growling Gear, is you continue to make awesome fucking work. What I continue to do is continue making your designs, but make your future masks hollow. Make your masks completely hollow like this, like a big hollow nose cup with a mouth slit. This makes breathing so much easier, because with the wolf jaw, like the half wolf, you cannot breathe through the nose. You cannot breathe through the nose. And even after cutting the inside of it up, cutting the tongue out and everything, and cutting the roof of the mouth out there, it's still not easy to breathe. But this, there is no breathing trouble with this. So all of your future designs there. Let's see if I can get a fucking light on there. It's so damn dark in here. Let's see if I can get a fucking light on so you can see. That's what it looks like on the inside, and there you can see the mesh. But yeah, yep, there's the nose mesh. But yeah, Growling Gear, all of your future designs should be hollow like this. All of your masks should be, and half muzzles should be hollow nose cups like this. Should be hollow nose cup that just gently cups under your chin, and covers the mouth and nose. I am a huge fan of this. I'm a huge fucking fan of this there. And of course, silicone is like 20 times more durable than latex. Latex is thin, it's cheap, you can't get any sun exposure, it cracks, it brittles, it wears down in 5 to 10 years if you don't take care of it. If you take good care of it, meaning like never wear it except on Halloween, never wear it regularly, keep it moist and dry, keep it out of the sun, keep it in a dark place, you might be able to get a mask that lasts 20, 30 fucking years there. But silicone, you can wear these, you can abuse them, you can wear these. Silicone don't really like sunlight either. It's not as bad as like the latex, but yeah, don't try to give this a lot of sunlight. And of course, you still have to wash them, clean them, take care of them. You take care of your critter gear, your gear will take care of you. But anyway, yeah, this is a great fucking mask, dude. Totally recommend there. So if you've been eyeballing this, if you've been thinking about, this, don't wait on it. Get it now. Get it now. There. Stuff is only going to get more expensive. There's no tariffs on it, but because of tariffs on all sorts of imports there, local manufacturing there, while there's no tariffs on local stuff made here, it is just going to get more difficult and more expensive um, to produce cool things here. So, yeah, Growling gear, check them the fuck out there if that's your thing. They do make a really cool mask. Like I said, not a huge fan of the Wolfie mask because you can't breathe through my nose. But this takes the cakes. This is a winner. I've had hours in this. I've taken naps in this before. Like this is really fucking awesome. This is really I can't praise this enough. This is one of the best thing. This is like one of the best, coolest things that's been around since Furjoy and Smithison. But not even Furjoy, not even Smithison makes something this fucking cool. Not even they make something this badass. So that's just about all I have for now. Yeah, definitely. If you want one of these, definitely get one. It is totally worth it.